Hi everybody, Brent West here. This is video number 15, I believe, 14 or 15. I'm here in Madison, walking down to the library, fixing to put all these videos on my Empower Network page, and maybe one of them on Facebook. So I'm talking about why I'm doing this. Why am I posting videos of myself talking about things? Why am I blogging? Why do I write about things? Instead of doing something else with my time, when I could be doing any number of things. Creating content, writing about things, for me, is I do it with the intent of growing in the areas of my life that I want to grow. And I've already talked about this in other videos, but I want to learn the art of interpersonal communication better. I want to be able to speak more effectively, and I want to be able to organize and share my ideas more effectively. And I'm doing this 30 videos in 7 days challenge, and I'm already halfway there. The quality might not be there, but the quantity is, and I'm hopeful that I can get this quality better with hopefully some of your feedback. If you're watching this, I've given you my email address many times, brentwest1@gmail.com, and I'm hopeful that some people will see these and give me some feedback, and from that I can interact with some of you. I can make my ideas more succinct and more focused, and I can if I hear from some of you in certain areas that you find something of value in something that I've posted or shared, maybe I can learn more about those areas, and and maybe we can start a conversation. I'm trying not to wait until I have it all figured out, or until I've got it just the way I want it, because when I find that when I do that, I don't tend to really do much of anything. And I think they talked about it in the conference call. I don't have my notes with me, but I think Dave Wood was talking about it last night. You can go to the conference call. I've given the number before. I'll get it out here in a minute. About people say people talk to Dave Wood and talk about how they haven't started doing what they're doing because they're perfectionists. They haven't posted content to their blog, or haven't written, or haven't shared videos because they're perfectionists. And that might not have been Dave Wood. That might have been Brendon Burchard. I picked up a podcast of Brendon Burchard's yesterday, and or the day before, and listened to it yesterday for the first time. And I think, it was probably Brendon that was talking about this, and he said that people don't take action, and they say it's because they're perfectionists, but usually it's just because they're lazy or they're disorganized, and they don't do the thing that is of most value to them, or they don't offer what is of most value that they could offer to somebody, just because they don't organize their time and focus their energy and their thought energy toward doing that great thing, and they do the easier thing instead, or something that is of less value to both themselves and other people. So I'll give you the phone number for the conference call again: 209-255-1040, 8 o'clock on Mondays Central Time. And you can get on that call either when it's live or I'm and I'll verify that today, I promise, whether you can get on the recorded version of the last call, and you can get a feel for what Empower Network is about from guys like Dave Wood that created the company with Dave Sharp, and you can hear from some of the people that are producing well inside of Empower Network. They're, I don't know how many people now have done it, but they have $1 million earners, people that have earned $1 million through Empower Network. And Empower Network's only been around for a couple of years, 2.5 years, something like that. And it's it's possible to make a good living off of your efforts, selling products that are valuable, and things that add more value to people's lives than the price that they're asked to pay for them. People wouldn't keep buying them if they didn't get more out of them than the money, the cash value that they're paying for them or being asked for them. So, in any business, you have to. I think one of the business models that I've looked at or heard about, is Tony Robbins talks about over delivering, and I noticed when I've bought Tony Robbins things, I always get more than what I paid for, or more than what was advertised, and he always puts something else in there of value, and sometimes a few other things. When I bought the Get the Edge program back in 2005, I think it was, or 2004, I didn't just get the week-long program that was advertised. I got 10 CDs for the Get the Edge program that could be done in either 10 days or 7 days, or one if you're insane. But then I also got a week's worth of Personal Power, which is a product that he developed and came out, I think, in the 80s or 90s. And